Hello YouTube, and we are back with another investigation. I have been told that there's a small group of people, Sukali, Clavis, Rashed, Hazan, they're like a small group of people that someone classified as a bunch of sketchy people. So, I've been investigating them for the past couple of months, and they're semi-relevant. They're kind of like in between. They're not as relevant as me or Lewis or Nerver, but they're not irrelevant either. So they own groups, they own multiple groups, they're kind of relevant, but at the same time they're not. So, anyways, I've been investigating them for quite a while, and I have some concrete evidence on Clavis that I've been sent here today, and we're going to officially DM MAXIMILIANSCHUTLE, and we're going to confront the other two guys, and deal with this. So Max sent me all the screenshots, I double-checked, it's not Inspect Element, it's not anything close to that, it's all concrete evidence. But basically what happened is Maximilian tried to buy a group off of Clavis for 6,000. Actually, it was 5,000, and they said they wanted 1,000 more to prove he wasn't. I don't even know why, but it was 6,000 apparently. It was changed to 6,000. We paid more money, and they still give him the group. So then they said, "You a team changer? I'll give you it today." He does a team changer, and they still don't give him the group. And Clavis has been scammed before. I did an investigation on Sukali, and it was a big cluster. They both were scamming each other, and it was just this big situation, kind of the YC vs AGC, where one guy scammed someone else, and apparently he did more bad than the other guy, and it was just some drama I didn't get involved with. But this is different. Maximilian is a really good guy. I raided his group in the past, and allied with his group, and we're good friends. So, here's the evidence. He said goodnight. If you can pay me 2K or so, I'll honor you. Because 5K is so cheap. See, the thing is, though, is when you say 5,000, I'll give you the group. You pay, the guy pays 5,000, the group is his. It's not yours, it's his, because you made that deal. I don't say, pay me 50,000, here's the group, then I say, okay, pay me 50,000 more and give you the group. That's not how deals work. If deals work that way, this world would be screwed up. No one does that. Does someone buy my group and I say, okay, thanks for 100,000, give me 1,000,000 more, I'll give you the group? No, because that's called scamming. You said he had a deal originally. You don't change the deal. It's stuck at that moment. It's stuck at that direct value that it was set at. So, apparently, Clavis got access to it. He can owner me. And apparently what happened was Clavis did a deal, and Rashed owns the group. They're both in the wrong. So this isn't just Clavis, it's Rashed and Clavis. But it's supposed to focus on Clavis. Clavis did the deal. Rashed was kind of just in the behind the scenes. He owned the group, and he went along with it. He didn't quite give the group when he asked him to, and he pretends like he knows nothing, but he was clearly working with Clavis. If this was a guy that was told to be a middleman, didn't know what was going on, and was purely ignorant of what was going on, then yeah, he'd be in it. But that isn't what's going on. The guy worked with this guy, coordinated with this guy, on trying to scam Maximilian. So Clavis said, pay 1K first so I can actually see the point of going on, because I'm so dead right now. So that's really scummy. He's not going to give it on the exact day unless they pay him 1,000, because that will give him more motivation to do anything. That's super scummy. Like, Clavis, you're a scummy guy for doing this shit. That being said, let's continue. So Rashed's holder account goes online when he's about to pay the 1,000, which is good concrete evidence of the fact that he was involved in this. He instantly goes offline right after he was told to pay. So he DMs, the Rashed guy DMs Maximilian. I'll show you those in a minute. And now he's saying he'll give it to him tomorrow, and he said he'd pay it to me, and he paid me the 1,000. And Clavis is all stopping. Don't call me right now. I'm gonna call with someone. It's like, when you're doing a deal to buy a group, nothing else is relevant. You don't go and get distracted. You don't go off topic. You focus on the deal. So that's not really scamming. It's just common sense. The fact that he's being rude about the whole deal is suspicious. It's suspicious of the fact that he's showing no regard for the money. Clavis then threatens later on, because Maximilian apparently, Clavis said he'd do his team changer for his games, and if he can make him a team changer, then he'll give him the group instantly. So Maximilian questions Clavis, saying, "Are you going to?" And Clavis says, "Okay, guess no group." So not only did Clavis not give him the group 2 days later, but Clavis said he wasn't doing a team changer. He won't give him the group. That's the third time he's tried to change the deal into his own favor. So Max does a team changer with Clavis, gets it all done, and he asks for the group. Guess what happens? Clavis doesn't give the group still. Despite the generosity of Maximilian, the scumbag doesn't do anything. He's been so generous, he's been so helpful to get the group, and all Clavis does is be a scumbag about it. Disturbing stuff. And that is a bruh moment. So he adds it in, and essentially he asked Rashed to give him the group because he paid for the group, and Rashed should give him the group because of it, and he said, "Yes, I will." And do my team changer, even though he finished the team changer. Rashed claimed he couldn't log into the account, which is total BS, and it was disproved in the group DM when it said it will continue to work on HESSELAND. How can you continue to work on HESSELAND when you can't log into your account? The sheer amount of contradictory in this situation is quite horrendous. He finds out from Rashed he can log into HESSELAND again and can. He should be able to. Let's focus on this. Apparently the TNG was broken and he fixed it. And they said he'd give him the group. He did. So he just does all that. Clavis once again threatens him, saying, "Okay, guess no group because it's broken," even though it probably wasn't broken. And so he gets on again, tries to fix it, he paid for the group, and that's true. He paid for the group, he should get the group now. He doesn't have to do all this extra stuff for the group. He paid for a group for a deal that you made, and now you're saying he needs to make a team GUI to get the group. You can't do that. That's scamming. That's a scummy move. Second of all, that's scamming. So not only is this guy a real pain in the neck, the guy's also a scammer. So, we need done. Next time. This is the same guy that tried to destroy my Finnish group that we both made. He made a Finnish group and he gave me the group so I could help work on it with him. And he had plans to destroy the group. But after 2 weeks working with him, he was really jealous of the fact that I was getting more credit than he was for the group, and he had plans to exile everyone. And like he started banning people from the Discord, and I had to remove him from the Discord. And then he had exile powers over, so I had to remove him from the main group. And apparently I scammed him, which isn't true. I didn't scam him. I paid for all his stuff. I did all his uniforms and maps and everything. And because of that, I scammed him apparently, despite the fact that he tried to AA the entire Discord and group. If I hadn't have exiled him, he would have destroyed the entire group, and it could have scammed him, which is just false. I addressed this a while ago, and you can watch my last video regarding that situation if you're curious about it. So he completes the team changer. Clavis doesn't give the group. And, no, I'm not wasting my money. So Clavis clearly has 15,000 in funds, and, he's not going to pay Maximilian back, because, you know, Maximilian changes his mind, Clavis changes his mind and says, I'm not selling the group anymore. It's like, despite all this work this guy does, and he says, you know, when I get the funds, I'll pay you back. What? He has 50,000 funds in his funding, and he says, I'm not going to waste my money. So he has the funds. He's not going to spend money because it says right here, no, I'm not wasting money. 50,000 funds, no, I'm not wasting money. That's proof right there. That's concrete. That's super concrete. He could have done that easily. He didn't do it. Another scummy scam move that this guy pulled. I am absolutely horrified to inform everyone in this video that Rashed is also a scammer. Yeah, sorry guys. Rashed, the co-worker with Clavis, also was a part of the deal. So he paid him 5,000. And Rashed said, "Why not 16 at 5K? This is proof right here that he was a part of the deal." And he said, "All right, let me pay the 1K right now. And when does Nordland have lunch?" And look at, there's the proof that he paid Clavis. You can transfer the group now. Hacker bribe Roblox internet access user data. What relevancy does this have? This has no relevancy to anything to what's going on here. You're getting hacked. You're giving a group to a guy, fam. You're giving a group to a guy, and you're afraid of getting hacked. What kind of retardation you have, my friend? You're not giving cookies away. You're not going to a file. That's complete utter ignorance right there. Thing is, though, guys, he's not stupid. It's just he's trying to pretend like he is so that, he can excuse himself from this whole scam deal. What does it matter to me? I must be careful, so I will honor you tomorrow. Now tell me, friends, when you buy stuff from a grocery store, they give you the stuff tomorrow, or they give it the time you buy it? The answer is, you're all dumb. They give it the sheer minute that you buy it. That being said, Maximilian says, what does this matter to me? Well, I must be careful. I must be careful you will hack my account. I don't think there's ever a time on Roblox when someone gave them a group and they got hacked. There was never a time when that happened. Now, if you give themselves the alt account that owns the group, then that makes more sense. But you're owning him. You're giving him the group. And this guy's BSing him. So, Rashed's also a scammer, and it's kind of scummy as well that, he owner him tomorrow. He didn't owner him tomorrow. Yep. Spoiler alert, he didn't owner him the next day. He DMs Maximilian and transfers the group. I can't log in. He can't log in despite the fact that they plan to run HESSELAND and they plan to launch it. Now that is a pro moment. I can't log in. Hey, someone delay, please. I can't log in. Yesterday I did pay the 1K for it to be then. For really? Why not? And the funny thing is up here, Clavis is saying this happened on the 5th, right? No, this happened on, the 5th. And the 4th. But the 5th is what he said he couldn't log in. Funny thing is, though, is Clavis said he'd get the group if he did a team changer. That's the funny thing. You exposed yourself. What a bruh moment. I am absolutely to inform the audience that Maximilian did not receive the group. He did not receive a refund. And despite the fact that they can refund him right now, because they have 15,000 in funds, they said they're going to wait 4 weeks, almost an entire month to fund him back. They'll get back to him another month. Right. The thing is, though, that's not how things work. When you make a deal, and someone goes up with a deal, and you say, okay, we'll wait a month. You can ask any person that does trades, and you don't pay someone and give them the item they paid for a month later. If that was how this world worked, I would be dead right now. Because you think anyone wants to wait a month when they buy a Bannerlord for the first time? There's people in their 80s buying a Bannerlord, and they're going to wait a month to get Bannerlord? No, they get it instantly because people would feel so bad. They kill themselves out of guilt for making them wait that long to buy a Bannerlord. That's why things like this are called scam. Rashed even admits to the fact that that Clavis scammed Maximilian. But Rashed says that it wasn't him, it was Clavis. He jumps ship and says, oh, it's all Clavis. It's all Clavis. Hey, bub, who owns the group? Oh, yeah, that's right. The guy that literally has the name Rashed owns the group. Rashed. Yeah, it definitely is Clavis. Definitely 100% is Clavis's alt account. So, he blames it all on Clavis, despite the fact that he owns the group and was part of the deal. So, and apparently there's a whole ordeal with this. Apparently Clavis didn't give him the maps, and wow, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna make up these excuses, and I'm not gonna do anything with Clavis because of my maps. Sorry, bub, that's not how this works. You both participated in the deal. You both didn't give him what the guy paid for. You're both guilty. There is no such thing as it's all Clavis's fault. You knew about the deal. You went with the deal. And now you don't want to do the deal anymore because Clavis didn't do what he said he was going to do if you scam this guy. So, that's not how this works. So we're going to then VC with Maximilian. And if he answers, I'm going to be pretty happy. Hello, Maximilian. I'm doing an investigation on Clavis and Rashed. Say hello to
Hi.
YouTube for me.
Yes. So do you want me to like go over all the
I went over all of it for YouTube. I'm 15 minutes into the video. You may go on and anything you've left out, anyone want to discuss, do so right now. I'm going to confront
all right.
Clavis, but yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess all that I want to go over is that I think that it's something where I mean, I guess just based off of like all of from what I saw during this, I think it's kind of hard for me to tell really who out of the two of them is kind of most at fault with causing this to happen. But from what I saw and from like the evidence that I got, it seems like it probably might have been something between the two of them. Like they both knew that they didn't want to give me the group in the end of it, because I think that really just based off of like Rashed giving kind of like excuses for not giving it to me like earlier with like the 1K for the group right now thing,
Yeah.
and then going offline right away, and Clavis making me do a team changer for his game, and
Yeah.
then saying that Rashid could go online, Rashid getting online later, and then going back offline. So I think that that just shows me that it probably was something between the two of them, but
Yeah.
I'm not fully sure. But the one thing that I just feel like is right now Claudius is the one who I paid for the group.
Yeah.
I didn't pay Rashid, but he probably played a part as well.
He did play a part because if you look at it,
Mm-hmm.
you guys spoke on the fourth, and the fourth is when you paid him, and he said, "I must be
Yeah.
careful." He said he was going to owner you, and he didn't owner you. You paid
Yeah.
Clavis, and Clavis said he would owner you, so they're both at fault. They're both equally at fault. Now,
Yeah.
they both played a part. I think what's going to happen is Rashed was telling you on the 12th that he was going to give you the group, and Clavis was going to give him Nordland. Something didn't work out, but the thing
Yeah.
is they're scamming you. And Rashed is all pissed pot angry because he's not going to get Nordland if he gives you Hesseland, and he wants Nordland, and that's why I did this entire deal. So they're both at fault here. Rashed should
Mm-hmm.
just give you the group that you paid for, and Clavis is at fault because he has the money. So it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
matter how this was executed. They both coordinated this, and they look at what Clavis did. You go in DMs, and Clavis manipulated you. He said, "Make a team changer, do this, do that," and
Yeah.
he even
And I
said,
mean,
"No group."
I felt like at the beginning of that, like I kind of knew that because earlier I had gotten like skimmed by some random guy for like 3K. That wasn't really a big deal. It was only 3K. It was a tiny group. It didn't really matter. But with this, I just felt like I want to get the group at this point. Like this is happening again. I kind of thought that this was going to happen, but I kept going and I was hoping that he was going to give it, and then he didn't. And what makes me feel even worse about this is that I kind of feel like I kind of hope that Clavis wouldn't end up like this, because I had heard that he had gotten scammed for something by,
Yeah,
I
he got
think it was
scammed by
from Croneland or something like that, the owners
no,
of that. But
it might have been, but I heard about Sukali. That apparently Sukali scammed him. So I did an investigation Sukali like a month ago. Because Clavis and his friends were like, "Hey, this guy's scamming people. You need to look into this." So I did, and I know Sukali is a
yeah,
scammer. That's obvious. He's a scammer, but I go there, and apparently Clavis also scammed Sukali, and Sukali gave me his evidence, and apparently they're both scammers. And I'm like, I'm like, Clavis, I can't report this because if I go on here and investigate, they're gonna send proof that you're scamming, and then I'm gonna have to investigate you, and it's just this big drama flip flop. I'm like, I'm not gonna flip flop. I'm gonna flip flop out of here. I'm out of
yeah,
here.
yeah,
And I didn't care. It's like why Saber's agency. It's
mm-hmm,
just there's bad everywhere. There's evil
mm-hmm,
everywhere. And same thing with Clavis and Zuhali and Hazan. The three of those guys are just troublemakers. All they do is scam.
mm-hmm,
And they get into these little
yeah,
scamming. They scam each other and they go to me about it. And I'm like, you're both scamming. I'm not going to do a report on either one of you because you both want to get dirt on each other. It's like,
yeah,
but if you scam anyone else outside of this little scummy circle, then yeah, I'm going to report on it, which is what I'm doing. He
mm-hmm,
manipulated you. He said, look at this. If you look at my screen share, I know the quality is not that bad, but
mm-hmm,
he literally, I feel bad because he said, like, the way he treated you was absolute garbage. You were generous enough to make him a team changer, and he was saying stuff like, okay, guess what? No group, despite the fact you spent 6,000 Robux, and that's like over $60 worth of Robux without premium. Actually, no, over $70 worth of Robux without premium is how much
yeah,
you paid this guy. 70 USD worth of Robux,
mm-hmm,
and the guy is acting piss pot angry over all this, and it's
mm-hmm.
like,
and
despite
and
that,
yeah, and I think that also one more thing is that I believe, I don't know if he like suddenly got rid of them now, or I think he still has them because he said he didn't. I think earlier, like in the group chat, he said he didn't have them anymore. But I believe he has lots of limited. So right now, if he would agree to, he could just like sell a limited, get the funds, and pay it back, even if he doesn't have money that he generated. But I also know that when Nordland closed, or maybe during while he was running it, he rounded up 15K from his supporters to run Nordland, so he definitely has the money to pay me back.
Yeah, and he said that he even admitted to having the funds, but he said that he's not wasting his money. And even if as generous as you are to make him a team changer to script that, and to pay him an extra 1,000 as a tip, and the guy, despite paying this much money, rejects your generosity and doesn't give you the group. And that's why Clavis is a scummy, scummy person. So we're going to confront these two in the group chat that I created earlier, and they're going to provide a defense, which is going to be a pretty soppy defense because I witnessed this. So
Yeah.
are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's kick the
All
race.
All right. Let's see if they join. I'm wondering if any of them will.
Knock, knock. It's the police.
I have a feeling they won't join, but I don't know.
Well, that's their choice. They want to provide a defense. That's fine with me. I'll just tell everyone else when I ask them about their opinion. They say they don't want to talk about it.
All right, Rashed declined the call.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he's not going anywhere. No, you're not going anywhere, buddy. You're coming with me. No, you're coming with me. You're coming with me to cell block D, mister. But the door is locked. Say that to the judge, bub.
I'm watching a film. You know, Clavis gave me many excuses. I don't know which ones are real, but the first one he told me is that he was sick from having pizza, and that he was like vomiting for 2 days, and that's why he couldn't give me. So there have been a ton of excuses during this time. Yeah, I have a feeling they're just gonna ignore it, to be honest.
Yeah, he's probably watching some video on YouTube and it's like trending, and autoplay is turned on, and like when the video is done, I upload this video, and the next video that pops up on autoplay is us exposing for scamming. Hope you'll enjoy that film a lot better than this one.
Yeah.
Listening to music, yeah.
Oh my god. You only have to join for a minute. Let's see if he joins. I have a feeling he's not going to, but you know. I'm just happy that you were like that you noticed when I announced it in my Discord server, because I had felt like last week I just kind of gave up and I was like, you know, what am I gonna do?
Well, that's why I'm here.
Like...
I'm here to remove toxicity from this community, and I will do what I can to try and remove it. I've been trying, and there's some situations I don't get involved in because it's just like I said. It's just confusing, but
yeah. I mean, like, I'm just gonna go to Roblox right now and check his account to see if he still has, because I think he still has the limiteds. He should. He has enough to pay me back.
Later, not right now. Yeah, I see he's listening to me. He'll be listening to his death sentence pretty soon too. As well.
Yeah, right now. I mean, I don't know if like his collection hasn't updated, but he has like. If I go through these limiteds that he has on his Roblox page, he has definitely over enough to pay me. I mean, according to what it shows for me on his collections like thing for you know, his Roblox page, he has the Superfly cap, which is 12K. Gold King of the Night is 26K. Domino Crown is 38K, and then like a few more. So he definitely has enough based off of those. If he still has them on him. I don't know if it doesn't update like right away or something like that. But I don't know.
No. I asked you. Hey, bud. I'm not the one.
What's that? I mean, I'm kind of leaning toward feeling like they might have planned it out like that. I mean, if you think about it, if someone wanted to run a scam, it would be a good way to, because if you have two people doing it, you don't really know who to blame if one person has the group and you paid the other person, because they can both like say that it was the other guy, but
Wanna
they both
listen
made
to Apple
excuses.
Shortcut?
Want to listen to? Oh my god.
First of, look at here's Clavis to the rescue.
I'm not
I'm
gonna
not
speak
going
at
to
2.
speak at 2 a.m. Alright, I'll make sure to tell everyone that.
He wants to finish his movie. Well, he can finish the movie, but I want my group that I paid $6K for. Oh my god.
Are you that effing mentally retarded?
On holiday. I think he said he was on holiday like a week ago as well, but
Imagine buying Bannerlord and saying you must wait a month before getting your game. Do you know
oh my god.
who's the
Steam sells you a game and then they say, "Whoops, the game development studio didn't give us the game, but we're just gonna keep your money anyway." So bye. Oh,
it ended? Yeah, so does your career. Movie ends in 40 minutes. Yeah, won't end as hard as your career did. Oh, here comes Rashed. They're coming in. They're coming in.
alright.
Rashed, I am absolutely horrified to inform you that this man right here has been scammed, and I want to know why. I have the chat logs right here, dude. You tell me. I have all the chat logs from both you and Clavis. I showed them on a YouTube video, and I have Maximilian right here vouching and saying that you and Clavis scammed with the screenshots that have been sent. So you can either tell me
Also,
what. So hold on. So you can either tell me what happened, or I can send the video to YouTube and expose both you and Clavis to the Warwick community for scamming. Or should I call him Kristovic, his real name?
Kurilovic.
I don't think holiday really matters, dude. When you buy a Steam game, do you want to wait a month to own it? You think I want to wait a month if I buy a Bannerlord to get my Steam game? This guy bought a group for 6,000 Robux. Because why not? So you're gonna have this guy buy a group. You're gonna tell him to make a team changer to get the group. Then you're gonna tell him that he can't log into the account, despite the fact you're both trying to launch this group. That doesn't make any sense to me, dude. Why would you sell a group when you're on holiday? Answer that question. Why would you say you're gonna sell a group if you're on holiday? Doesn't make sense to me, dude. Yeah. Maximilian, did you agree to wanting to wait a month to earn your group?
No,
No, he
because
didn't.
what happened, as we've talked about before, is that Clavis said that if I gave him like 1K after I gave him 5K, he says 2K more, and then we agree to 1K more for the group right now. He had Rashed log on to the account, right? And then
Who's this guy? It's one of your butt buddies? No. This is between you and Clavis, dude. This guy's irrelevant. Really, he knows everything.
I just want. Okay, here's the main thing. I just like I gave 1K right for the group right away. You logged on and then you didn't give it to me. Like, you logged on into your account to pretend to give it to me. And then the article didn't even talk about groups.
You know what?
So the article, like, I looked at the article, and it's about something that. Why did you send me an article that doesn't have anything to do with it? That's the point.
Hold on. Holiday. Excuse me, sir. Why did you tell the guy that you're going to give him the group tomorrow? Must be careful. So I will give you.
You don't know who's
tomorrow.
using the account.
Yeah.
You.
Really?
It's your account.
The account.
You said you were going to work on HESSELAND. You said today in the group chat you're going to work on HESSELAND. Like that, you're gonna work on it because there's someone else who's like the emperor or something that you're having them run it right now.
The account name is literally Rashed, you absolute spastic. It has your name on it.
So someone bought
it. Really?
Someone after I bought it, and
no. So you scammed Maximilian. He bought a group and you didn't give him the group. Is what you're telling me.
Where's the Robux?
Where's the
I
Robux?
Gave it to.
Look at the screenshot. I have the audit logs right here, dude. He paid 6,000 Robux to ClavisII, and you made a deal with ClavisII to buy a group. I have the chat logs. I've shown YouTube the chat logs. I've shown everything. Either tell me what it is right now, or I'm gonna expose you.
But I don't have the Robux. Clavis had you, like what he said is that you had the group and that you were helping him out and that you logged on. You logged on when he said, because you said that give Clavis the money. And I sent you, Alec, I sent you one of the chats where he said that you said give Clav the money and then I paid Clav.
You said in order for him to get the group that he pays Clavis. He paid Clavis, and your responsibility was to give Maximilian the group. You didn't do that. You lied to him, you forced him to make him team changers, and you used him. And despite his generosity, you piece of scum, scammed him even more. He made you team changers, he made you items for your game, and Clavis told him he wouldn't get the group either way, when he said he'd give him the group on the day. Norland is irrelevant. He made stuff for Clavis. For your HESSELAND or whatever.
Yeah.
So either give him the group, let's be done with this, or I'm reporting both you and Clavis with the video I am producing for scamming. That's how it's going to be. Well, the chat log says other ways, dude. Chat log says that you told him to pay Clavis for the group. So.
And I mean, the thing is, besides whether or not Clavis had me do even more, the thing that I'm worried about is because, like, that ends from your point that, like, Clavis, like besides, like, him having me make more stuff for him with the team changer and all that, like, you still logged on when Clavis told me to pay 1K, and then you logged off right away. I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't, like, any of the further stuff, it's just, like, you, like, basically acted as if you were going to give me the group, and then you logged it off.
You'll pay him right now. You're not going to pay him tomorrow, the week later. You'll do it right now. Right this minute. And this is over with. Got it? Is that clear?
You don't have
Right.
that.
Then how long are we going to wait? Another year? Another century? Another decade?
I mean, also, Rashed, you have the group right now, and you said you could go on to it in the group chat earlier because you said you were going to work on it.
Oh, a few weeks. No, that's not how deals work. When you buy a game, when you buy groceries, you wait 2 weeks to get your groceries. You don't have you have the money. You're just not going to pay him right now.
Not my fault. This one. Who was on your account? This guy seems like he doesn't know what's going on. The random guy added.
Yeah.
Let me ask you. Who is that? Who is that guy?
No. When you make a deal with someone, you make a deal. That's how it goes. It doesn't matter what happened. Doesn't matter how it happened. That's irrelevant. You're scamming him because he paid you money and you're not paying it back. I think I didn't get Clavis in here. Because Clavis has the money, but you did. Because you told him to pay Clavis 6,000 to get the group. And despite the fact that he paid Clavis 6,000, you didn't give him the group. You said you transfer it tomorrow. You didn't give him the group tomorrow. You said you couldn't trust him, which meant you could go on the account, but it was really because you just didn't trust him. When in reality, there is no hack where you give a group when you get hacked. That's impossible.
And the article is about something completely different that wasn't even relevant. And I remember I saw like right before in like some server that we were both in, someone else had sent that and in a different conversation. And you must have just taken it and pasted it in our DM to like act like that was the reason. I mean, here's the thing, like, that's my money that I paid. And also, I'm not someone who scams people. I don't do this type of thing. I paid first, and I put in my trust that, like, you guys would fulfill your end of it. And I waited, and I did more. I gave the 1K for it right away.
Gonna pay them now. Right, but the chat log says that you did. According to the chat logs, you did. So you can say you didn't all you want, but when you look at the chat logs and it shows that you were working with Clavis to scam him, then I don't know, dude. Because you can say it all you want, but when 1,000 people watch this video and see that you're scamming them, are they going to believe you when they see the chat logs? They're not. So I'm going to give you one last warning before I upload this video. Tell us the truth on what actually is going on here, or I'm uploading this video right now. Your choice.
I mean, if you're, like, free to admit what was going on, I'm happy to listen to you about it, but just, like, I know that, like, there was something fishy going on with this, because you made excuses that didn't line up about it. Mm-hmm. Like, and you logged on when Clavis said that, like, 1 more K for the group, and then I did, and then you logged on, and then you went offline right when I gave it to Clavis.
Thing is, Rashed, when you make a deal, and you say you're going to do something, and you say, do this and I'll do it, you have to do it. And if it doesn't work out, you refund them. That's how things work. You don't refund them a week later, you do it within the first 24 hours of the deal. That's how things work in life. And if someone coincidentally, out of oblivion that you can't access the account, that's your responsibility to refund him. Not within 2 weeks or within 24 hours. But you didn't do that. And there's proof you have money. There's proof that you have the money. There's proof Clavis has the money. And neither of you are doing it anyway.
And let me ask you this: who is the random guy that you added? Because you say he knows everything. So tell me, who is he, and what does he know? And, like, what is he like, what's his point in this? Because I know that it looks like there was, like, some other guy who's the Emperor of HESSELAND while you're still in the group. But is that him? Who is that guy? You logged on when when I gave the 1K for the group right away. Why did you log off right after that? Why did you log off right when I gave the money? You went right offline. You did. You were online. I checked. Clavis said, "I'll get him online." I went onto your page. You were online. I paid the money. You went offline. You stopped talking. You say, "Give it the group," and then you're like, "Oh, like, I can't right now." Yeah, and you had sent that random article that wasn't, like, didn't make any sense at all.
You're butt buddy number 2. Alright, Clavis. So explain to me why you scammed this guy. Because your buddy here isn't saying anything worthwhile. He's just saying that this is all about you. Apparently it's all your fault according to Rashed. Then repay. Do it right now.
I mean, you have limiteds.
You have limiteds. You have 15,000 in funds. You have the money right now. So, you do. Really.
You said in Nordland that you raised 15K. You can sell your limiteds, get enough to pay me back, and then buy new limiteds.
Hey, Clavis. Mind answering what's that? Why'd you tell him you're wasting his money after he exposed you for having 50,000 funds? What's that? Yeah, send it to the community when they watch this video. Is that what you're going to tell them? That you were talking about FBI and GTA? You think anyone's going to believe that? Gotta do better than that, dude. Because I'm absolutely horrified to inform you that no one's going to believe that.
Alright, let me ask you this,
Your wallet is not gone. No one stole what? Someone stole your wallet? Is just disappeared out of the blue? Hold on, Max, I got this. Hold on.
Alright. I have some more questions after you ask yours.
Right. Your credit card's gone, just disappeared out of thin air. Right, the thing is, Clavis, when someone buys an item, when they buy a group, they get it instantly. When you buy a Steam game, so you get it a month later, you get 2 weeks later? No. You get it instantly. What if you bought Bannerlord, and out of the blue, you have to wait a month to actually play Bannerlord? That doesn't happen. When you buy groceries, you don't wait a month to get your groceries. You get it the day you buy them. And this has been 2 weeks since this entire ordeal happened. This all happened May 4th. So, 2.5 weeks actually, almost 3 entire weeks since this all happened. And now you're saying you're going to refund him in 3 weeks. So,
and let me ask you this as well, because you said that I had to give you 1 extra K, so you would do it right then. And then
no, he wasn't.
He got online to do it, and then you said that he would. You guaranteed it to me because I paid you, and then you guaranteed. And then right when I did, you said you couldn't talk to me. You were on a call, then you wouldn't respond to me, and then he went right offline.
Yeah, I know what else is unreal is when thousands of people are going to be watching this and they're going to see all this. What can you do about it? You're both working on scamming this guy. You both coordinated the scam on this guy. And you're both blaming each other. It doesn't matter who you blame or whatever happened. You're guilty by association.
And I also feel like, now I don't know if this is actually this map, but I feel like the scamming isn't the only thing you're doing. Because I remember when you had me working on your map, the picture of it that you sent me is the picture of it looks like it's the picture of Karavec of lava like on the side. So I think you used their border too. And if you've done that and that, then you must have been doing more things.
Clavis, what's this? Why'd you threaten Max and say, hey, guess no group? Why'd you tell him if you got a team changer done, you'd give him the group, despite the fact you paid 6,000 for a group? Explain that. Spinning think? Okay. What a bruh moment right there. Are you really that much of a scumbag to have a guy pay you 6,000 and then want to use more out of him by having him make you a team changer? Are you really that much of a scumbag? I didn't steal Finland off you. So are you meaning to scamming him? Are you meaning to scamming Max then? Because I don't know why you bring up Finland. Finland's pretty irrelevant right now. Didn't you try to exile everyone from Finland? Yeah, didn't you give me the group? Didn't I give you uniforms and GFX? And didn't I literally build up most of the group? Yeah, that's not how things work. You gave me ownership of the group to run with you. Not only that, 2 weeks later you got really jealous. Shush, because I'm telling the truth? Shush, because I'm telling the truth? Look at him spamming no. He knows I'm right. So after Finland became really successful, I was making like 20K off of Finland. You tried to blow up the entire group. You tried to exile all the members. You tried to ban everyone in the Discord in an attempt to sabotage the group. And that's why I removed you.
And
yeah, there's a video on this from like a month ago where I explained all this and debunked this. And everyone left you because you were lying to them. That's why you lost all your members, because you lied to them. So I apparently scammed you. This is irrelevant. No one cares about Finland either. So
and let me ask this also, because now that you and Rashed are both in the call and this other guy is, I have a few questions. So my first question is, Rashed, who is this other guy? Because you said he knows everything, and if it's just that you're on holiday or whatever, I don't really care, because that doesn't really matter. But like, and my other question is, since you and Clev are both here, you can both agree, if you had some agreement about how you were going to give me HESSELAND, to either give me my money back right now or to log on and give it to me, because I'm just tired of waiting. And you told me you were going to give it to me right away. I've waited a while. I did extra stuff for Clav after. I did the team changer for him on time for him so he could get Nordland started up, and then you just didn't ever give it to me.
He's on holiday. No, he's on the beaches of Florida on holiday.
So you guys can decide right now if you're going to pay me back right now or if you're going to give me the group.
Yeah,
I already did all the stuff for you. You guys can decide. You guys can split the money paying me back. You can, however you want to do it. But I either want my funds back and either that or HESSELAND. And you can log into HESSELAND right now, right? Or you can't. And if you can't, who actually owns the account?
Because last time I checked, you guys were announcing and preparing for launch for HESSELAND. How do you prepare to launch HESSELAND when you can't even log on the account? That makes no sense. No sense at all.
Just gonna be able to buy it. You said that he was going to directly transfer it to you. To me, sorry, not to you. You said that he would give it right to me. So why were you going to buy it now?
Therefore you both scammed him. So either refund him right now with the money that he gave you literally 6,000 in group funds. You could have repaid him the minute he gave you that much money via group funds. So you're lying.
Mm-hmm.
You have more than 6,000, and you're not paying him back either way.
Well, then buy more Robux.
That's
you can go to your mom and dad. You can tell them that you've been scamming people on Roblox, and then you can do this.
What's this then? Because apparently, according to the screenshot, you have 6,000 Robux, and this happened the same hour that he got scammed, the same hour that you couldn't give him the group. Ages ago, no. You scammed him May 4th. This screenshot is May 4th. You had 6,000 then, which means you would have 6,000 now.
Either in that or in the form of either limited C-bot, or you must have put it into a group, and in that point, that means you would have value somewhere where you can give me my money back. You're either giving it to me, or Rashed's giving me the group, and you're making him give me the group somehow. I'm just gonna I'm not gonna just drop this in a month. I'll keep going at this because I want something.
Bloxburg? It has been on Bloxburg. I just checked your game passes, dude. You have no game passes owned from Bloxburg. Go to your inventory. I don't see Bloxburg on here, my friend. So now you're not only have you now you're exposed for lying, you're exposed for being a scumbag. You gave it your dog stole your Robux. So okay. What a bro moment. You're such a funny guy. The whole squad laughing, dude. What a bro moment. Your dog stole your Robux. All right, Clavis.
Seriously. And let me also bring this up now because Rashed told me this is how this happened. Clav,
no, there's no point. These guys are exposed. So here's the thing. I have evidence on here to get you both banned and exposed for scamming, so that no one will ever trade with you. So either pay them back, give them the group, or upload this video. Your choice. What would you prefer? Because I would love to upload this video. I'd love to. I'll do it right now. Oh, Addo Shackle option, okay.
Addo Shackle.
Yeah, Clavis, I think you should, you'll enjoy watching a 50-minute video of you being exposed. I mean, if you enjoy that 40-minute film that you're watching, you'll enjoy this one. You're too busy watching this video to do anything else. And Rashed, you'll be listening to your sentencing of being guilty in court. It'll be a lot more enjoyable for you to listen to.
I mean, guys, you guys are just both basically, because now you're not taking it seriously. You're both basically admitting that you're scamming me.
No one's ever going to trust the both of you. No one's ever going to do deals with you. In Kristovic, everyone knows who you are. You can't hide. You can run, but you can't hide. Have a great day. Have fun scamming people, because you'll never be able to do it again. Farewell, cunt.